Hi everyone, Chris here again. How you all doing? You join me today, hiding from the rain in my car. It is, to show you, absolutely torrential rain outside. Sorry I've not been here for a couple of weeks, or not logged in. The first week, my wife and I were down in the south of England visiting my son, my eldest son, got two sons. He's in the army, I haven't seen him for a couple of months, so it was really good to get to see him for a few days. I don't know if any follow him on Instagram, but I put a picture up there. He was had a parade. He was getting awarded a new badge as part of his training. And then last week when we came home, I've just been really busy with work and jobs around the house. I just didn't get a chance to vlog. This is Saturday today, so it's actually the third weigh-in since I've last vlogged, and in that time I've lost a total of £6. £4 the first week and £1 last week and £1 this week. I was a bit disappointed with the £1 losses, but you know, it just seems to be the way it is. I seem to lose a reasonable amount, and then the next week or 2 weeks I lose a small amount, and then hopefully it goes back up again. I say, when I look over my diaries on the MyFitnessPal app, food diaries, calorie diaries and whatnot, and I don't see a huge difference in my daily intake of calories. I'm certainly nowhere near my total daily energy expenditure level, so I am in calorie deficit. It just doesn't seem to be a completely linear weight loss, but you know, it's all downwards trajectory. I've not had any gains, so it's all good so far. I'm not losing faith. It's a long journey, and I'll just have to stick on it. Anyway, the subject of today's video, as you can tell by the slightly clickbaity title, is the YouTube vlogger Amberlynn Reid. Now, I've been watching her videos over the last few weeks. I like to watch a lot of weight loss vlogs. Sorry, arm's getting a bit sore holding this. I like to watch a lot of weight loss vlogs on YouTube. It's inspirational. You get tips from people. You know, I like to watch Obese to Beast is one of my favourites, and a few others. And I came across Amberlynn Reid. And what I see the two things I see. The first thing I see is the horrendous level of hatred that this poor girl gets. Just dog's abuse, like it's despicable, really. I think I talked about that in a previous video with the fat shaming thing, and there's just, as my grandmother used to say, if you haven't got anything good to say about somebody, don't say anything at all, you know. The second thing, and probably the most important thing, and the clickbaity part of the title, is I see so much of me, or the old me, when I watch her videos. Obviously, I'm not a 20-something-year-old woman in America, you know. I don't have the same interests, I don't have the same personality. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is what everyone who watches those videos can see, is that she's lost. That on her weight loss journey, she is definitely seems to be lost. Now, I don't mean to be talking out of turn. I'm not trying to deride the girl. It's any far from it, because I do see my old traits in it. I do see, maybe not but certainly a year ago, you know, before I had my click moment, as they say, you know, where she seems to be aware of the problem, which is a good start, obviously. And a lot of people say on our vlogs in the comments, and they say some of these comments are terrible, and they say things like, "Look in a mirror," you know. These people obviously never been obese. They don't understand the illness part of it. I mean, I have gone in the past years without acknowledging my own reflection. I became an expert at it. For being such a big guy, I could disappear. Certainly in my own eyes, I could disappear. There's very few photos of me until quite recently. Very few times, you know, walking past a shop window, you just look the other way. Walking past a mirror, you tend to use mirrors from the neck up, or you know, if you're putting clothes on or putting a tie on, you're looking from just the specific area that you're looking at, you know. So saying look in a mirror, that it's not like people like us because I am her. I'm just further down the road, you know. It's not like people us don't know that we're fat or we're obese, or we don't have the recognition. Of course we do. We feel it. We even if we don't see our own reflection, we feel it in our joints, we feel it in our back, we feel it in people staring at us, we feel it in the way people look at us and talk to us and everything else. We feel it in not being able to fit into clothes. But there's a big difference between knowing something and accepting it. And I feel that she's maybe not at the point yet where she's ready to accept responsibility, where she's had that click moment and she's not looking for excuses, she's not looking for a quick fix anymore, where she's going to take responsibility and work at it, pound at a time, and get down and do the hard grind. From at the moment, she still seems to be trying new fads, new thing. I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. She will eventually come to the realisation that doesn't work. You know, you've got to take responsibility. You got to stop putting your faith in other people and other fad diets and mad schemes and infomercials and all the rest of it, and just count those calories, put yourself in a calorie deficit, and reduce your weight pound at a time. She will get there. She's not there yet. She's not had that click moment, and there's nothing I can say to her. I mean, I wish her well, don't get me wrong, I very much wish her well, I wish everyone well, but even those close to her will not be able to drive home that nail. You cannot give somebody that click moment. You cannot make somebody have that realization. That, as I say, it's not a realization. People know what they have to do. People who are obese know exactly how they have to lose weight. But you don't want the hard part. It's the acceptance of the journey. That's the click moment. And she hasn't had that yet. She will. I think we all do in the end. But the abuse she gets from it is sickening, really. I mean, I watched one video recently, the other day, and there was something like 300 likes and thousands of downlikes, but the comments themselves, some of them were just horrific. They were just nasty, and you're reading some of these comments and you think, these people, they're as bad as her. Maybe their vice isn't food, maybe their vice is something else, drink or something else, but these people have the same issues she has, and it's a terrible thing. So yeah, I am Amberlynn Reid, or at the very least I was, and so is every other morbidly obese person. The only difference between us and her, or me and her, is I'm 6-7 months down the road. Sorry. I have come to the realisation that only I can change me. I have to take responsibility, and have been for quite some time now, several months. She's not there yet. She will be there yet, and I just hope, really do hope, that the hatred she gets online doesn't discourage her, and doesn't drive her further into the madness that is being fat, the mental illness part, the self-harm. You know, I really do hope that, because like I said, I was her, metaphorically speaking, obviously, and I got out the other side, and I'm still morbidly obese, but I'm on the journey to being fit, and I hope very much that she will too. And for those of you who are following her just to spite her, please stop. You know, stop being sad, grow up, fix whatever's wrong in your lives, because there clearly is. This is a girl who is in some ways very brave, because I tell you, when I was in that state, when I was in that denial stage, and when I was in that looking for quick fix and not taking responsibility, the very last thing I would have done is has shared any of that journey or shared any of that anguish and turmoil and pain on the internet. So she's brave in that way, and I hope that sorry, and I hope that the hatred she gets doesn't push her too far down the bad path, and that she can actually have that click moment herself, take responsibility, start counting those calories and reducing the calorie intake, put herself in a deficit and lose the weight. And she will. I'm positive that she will, because she obviously recognises she has a problem. She just hasn't figured out for herself yet what that problem is, or not what that problem is, how that problem can be fixed. Anyway, thanks for listening. I've been rambling now for about 10 minutes. Be good to each other, and as I say, we can all redeem ourselves eventually, as long as we put the effort in. Thanks very much. See you later. Bye.